Good midday, Mr. and Mrs. Cincinnati. This is Les Nessman with Showbeat. Our guest today, the actress Colleen Camp.
Oh, hello.
Ms. Camp, you're here in the Queen City for the opening of the new Bogdanovich film, are you not?
Bogdanovich.
Yes, well, whatever.
They all laughed.
Excuse me?
That's the name of the picture. It opens here in Cincinnati on Friday.
And what about all the sex and violence?
Excuse me?
What's Hollywood out to prove?
This is a comedy. It's a family picture.
Well, I am one American who is sick and tired of slow-motion death.
This is PG.
So there is some cursing.
Well, not that I remember. Oh, well, maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
Well, I mean, hell.
Hell? Hell?
What I mean is that...
I think it's about time that Hollywood made films we decent Americans could watch.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more.
You remember the movie Gigi?
Well, yes.
Funny little fascinating Gigi?
Yes.
Well, they don't make films like that anymore.
I guess not.
Where's Chevalier now?
Dead, I believe.
Yes, that's right. But I believe I have made my point, haven't I?
I guess so. I mean...
So you're here in Cincinnati trying to promote this film when in actual fact, you'd much rather be lounging around on a beach somewhere in the South Pacific. Doesn't that just about sum things up?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
It's called Showbeat. I'm Les Nessman, and you're an informed Cincinnati. Oh, that was great, Colleen. Good luck on that film. I hear it's quite good.
Oh, Colleen, I am so sorry.
No, it was fun.
Come with me, Les.
1 minute, Andy. Colleen, I was wondering if I could have an autograph. It's not for me. It's for my brother. His name is Les, too. Just write to Les with all my love and respect.
Now, Les. The lady was nice enough to take time out of her busy schedule to come over here and be interviewed by you. You grilled her like she was Adolf Eichmann. Why?
Because I play hardball, Travis. Mike Wallace does it, I do it.
Well, I want you to stop it. It's wrong, Les. You're doing wrong.
Well, I could say the very same thing about you.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, I wouldn't want to say it in front of Venus.
Don't worry about Venus. You tell me, what am I doing that's so wrong?
No, I can't.
Go ahead, Les. I want to know.
No.
Les.
No.
Les!
All right. You are dating Mr. Carlson's mother.
What?
I'm a newsman, Travis, I know.
You know what?
That you dined in public with her 2 nights in a row at Nick's.
All right,
That you attended the opera with her on Monday night.
All right.
That you
Les! Thank you very much. That'll be enough. Thank you.
Of course, Andy.
Are you insane?
It was business. It was just an opportunity to talk business.
Is it business to her?
Of course it is.
Hi. What's happening? Andy's dating Mrs. Carlson.
Don't tell anybody.
Andy's not dating Mrs. Carlson. Well, which one? His wife or his mother?
His mother. What kind of guy do you think I am?
Gee, Travis, I don't know.
Look, it was nothing. We need a new transmitter. The insurance only pays for so much. I'm trying to get money from him.
How much did you get so far?
Will you do me a favor? Just don't let this get around the station, all right?
Andy, Les knows.
I just don't want Mr. Carlson to know, that's all.
Oh, I don't think he cares. No.
It's business.
You sure she's not wooing you?
Wooing?
You heard him. Wooing.
Wooing?
Andy, Mother Carlson's on line 1 for you.
She is?
Uh-huh.
I'd be delighted to talk with her. I'm glad she called. I'd be glad to take the call.
Good.
No. No, I want you to stay. I have nothing to hide. I want you to hear this. Hello, Lillian. Yes, I had fun. It was great fun. The opera's always fun. Today? No, I don't. Uh-huh. Well, yes, it would be 1 o'clock. Yes, I'll be there. Bye-bye. Hey, you see, she said yes.
When's the wedding?
She said yes. Yes to the transmitter. Or at least she wants to talk about it, that's all.
Where are you going to meet her?
Over at her house, of course. I've been there before.
Hey, man, we all have.
Just don't let this get around the station, all right?
We won't.
Are you insane?
Thank you very much. No, it was nice talking to you, too. Goodbye.
Who was that?
My mom.
Really?
Yeah, she was pleasant. No guilt feelings. Something's wrong. Of course, she's dying.
Mr. Carlson.
That's it, she's dying, and she called and was nice to me before she went. Oh, Jennifer, I feel so guilty.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with your mother. She's probably just feeling good because she foreclosed on somebody. Or maybe she's in love.
Who's in love?
Mother Carlson. Are you all right?
Fine. Swallowed my gum.
Oh, I don't know what's going on here, Travis, but boy, Mother is happy.
Oh, Mr. Carlson, maybe you're in line for a new stepfather.
Could be. I think I'll just strike while the iron's hot. Go over and talk to her about a new transmitter.
No, I want to go with you.
No, I want to go alone.
No, I want to go.
All right, well, why don't you go by yourself?
No, I want you to go with me.
All right, well, we'll go tomorrow.
No, today.
All right, how's noon?
No, 1.
Oh, okay. I've got to ring first.
No, I will.
Oh, all right.
Thanks.
Uh-huh. We'll go in your car.
No, yours.
I wanted to go in mine anyway.
This way, gentlemen. Madam is in the billiard room, horsing around.
Thank you, Hirsch.
Nice to see you again so soon, Mr. Travis.
Soon. What do you mean soon?
Well, I suppose is the opposite of the word late. Madam?
Andrew.
Hello.
And my son.
Hi, Mom. How have you been?
I'm fine. I must say I wasn't expecting you.
Oh, well, Andy called, didn't he?
I thought you might like to speak with the both of us.
Oh, of course, yes. Would the both of you like a refreshment?
Well, I think I'd like a lemonade, if that's all right.
Good choice on a cold day. Hirsch, go squeeze a lemon.
Yes, ma'am. I might suggest you do the same. Mr. Travis, would you care for the usual?
Huh?
There is no usual. He'll have lemonade too. Goodbye, Hirsch.
Oh, goodbye, madam. I'll ride off and...
Oh, just get the lemonade, will you?
Double.
All right. Poor devil's memory's completely shot. What a shame. Where were we?
Oh, well, we were going to talk about buying a new transmitter. You recall the old one was blown up by terrorists.
Oh, indeed I do. Look, son, a game.
May I?
Of course.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. You know, I was never allowed to come in here as a child. Couldn't go into the arboretum or into the gymnasium. Well, life was tough, but, you know, we got by.
Any particular reason you couldn't come alone?
No.
You've come alone before.
Yes.
When I asked to see you alone, that's how I expect to see you. Please drop back later this evening.
Oh, boy, and I thought this was just going to be a business meeting.
Oh, no, son. Business and recreation go hand in hand. Many a deal has been made or lost on how well one plays the game. Am I right, Andrew?
I guess so.
Well, now, let's all play pool.
Oh, good.
Rack 'em up, son.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Travis, would you care to play along?
Okay.
Marvelous. Now then, perhaps I should go over the house rules before we start. Now, when it's someone's turn to shoot, I tell them. If someone gets ahead of me, they lose their turn. Everyone plays very hard, and in the end, I win. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. Just bear with me, Mother. Can't find all the balls. One down there. Oh, I got over here.
As I was saying, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
It's your table.
Indeed it is.
Good shot, Mom. We can go again.
Andy, we don't know what you're talking about. You'll have to be clearer.
All right. Look, say that you work for someone, and they, it's no big thing. It's very subtle. Actually, there's probably nothing to it, absolutely nothing at all. But still, there is something there. Maybe. How do you react to something like that?
Well, I don't know about Jennifer, but I clean out my closets.
What?
We don't know what you're talking about, Andy.
I went out to dinner with you-know-who. You know? Les didn't tell you?
Tell us what?
Then we went out to dinner again. We went out to dinner a couple more times.
You and Les?
No. Me and, Carlson's mother.
Are you insane?
Apparently.
Well, what happened? I mean,
Oh, Bailey, no, nothing happened.
Oh, but you feel a sense of pressure from an employer.
Yes, and that usually happens to women. That's why I wanted to talk with you two about it.
Why didn't you speak with me first?
suddenly I felt so uncomfortable.
She shouldn't come here. You should have gone to her.
I know. She said she wanted to come down here. What could I say? What am I going to say when she gets here?
Try hello.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Why, Mrs. Carlson?
Hello, Jennifer.
You didn't have to come down here, Mom.
Oh, well, I had some business at the bank. Besides, I like to come up here occasionally to see you and chat with Mr. Travis.
Oh, well, I just should be getting back to my little desk.
Yes. Why don't you do that? That's a good idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, but have a seat, Mom.
Thank you.
I'll just I'll sit over here and no, why don't I come over there and sit next to you and well, that's wrong. Mom, tell the truth. How have you been?
What are you doing out here?
Nothing, just hanging around,
Bothering me.
bothering her.
Oh, well, don't bother her. That's called sexual harassment.
It is?
That's right. And we're not going to have any more of that around here. Now, go out and sell something.
Jeez.
Sell that coat. I should be in there. This is my problem. What was that?
What?
I thought I heard the door. I better get out of here.
Arthur, get a hold of yourself. Even horses don't perspire that much.
I know it should make things so difficult for me.
Well, how do you think I feel?
I don't know.
I feel offended. Do I look like an idiot to you?
No.
Well, I certainly don't go chasing around after young men. All of this is in Mr. Travis's head.
All of it?
Well, maybe not.
Oh, my.
Oh, now look, Arthur. I go places, I do things, and it's nice to have a personable young man on your arm. Particularly when he has nice teeth and good hair.
And you have been using him to some extent.
Well, he's an employee of mine, and that's what you do with employees. Well, what's the point of being in charge? And he, too, has been using me. He wants something. A transmitter.
Oh.
And I want something. Good hair.
Well, and that all sounds very innocent to me. I'll just go tell Mr. Travis what you said.
Oh, no, please let me, Arthur. I have so little fun. Oh, I'll tell him tonight in my own way.
Oh, my.
Now, don't you say a word.
Okay. You're not going to destroy his mind completely, are you?
No, just rattle his cage a little.
Oh, good.
I suppose Mr. Travis and I are the talk of the station.
Oh, yeah.
Thank Les for me, will you? Ah, the DJs.
Hello, Mrs. Carlson. Miss Carlson.
Dr. Fever, would you turn around for me?
What?
Turn. Have you got all your teeth?
I think so.
Good. Wrap this one up and send them over.
Look like you're going to work in the big house.
Madam specifically asks that you wait for her in the game room.
Thank you.
Here is your drink.
Thank you.
It's very strong.
Wait, Hirsch, where are you going?
Oh, Madam also specifically asked that I leave. Get lost was how I believe she put it. Goodbye, Mr. Travis, and good luck.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hirsch!
Hello, Andrew.
Hey, hi. Hi, how you doing?
I see you've been making yourself at home.
Oh, yeah.
Drink?
No, thank you. I just had one. Matter of fact, Miss Carlson, I just spilled it right there on your table. I'm really sorry. I wish there was some way I could make this up to you.
Let's think of something.
Miss Carlson.
Lillian.
Lillian.
Lil.
We should talk.
About what?
I'm not sure.
Are you uncomfortable around me?
Yes, sometimes.
Well, I'm sorry if I put any demands upon you. I mean, I wouldn't use my position as your employer to enforce a relationship.
Oh, I know that.
It's just that I care for you very, very much.
This is drying. Feel that.
You know, we have a lot in common, Andrew. We're both tough, we're both gutsy.
I'm not gutsy.
Neither one of us likes to beat around the bush.
I don't mind.
We both like the opera.
I hate the opera.
But you went with me nevertheless. I wonder why.
Miss Carlson, if I might be totally honest with you, I went because I wanted to talk with you about the new transmitter.
I see.
Now, I know that sounds bad. It's more than that, it really is. I enjoy your company, Mrs. Carlson. I really do. You're bright, you're informed, you're stimulating.
You really think so?
Darn right.
How do you mean?
Well, that's very hard to put your finger on. It's an elusive kind of thing. It's totally dry now.
Andrew.
What?
Let's run away together.
What?
To Los Angeles. They'll understand there.
Oh, my goodness. You can't be serious. You're not serious. You're joking. You're kidding me, aren't you? Look at this. I knew it. You're kidding me. Aren't you kidding me?
No, not at all.
Oh, my.
That bad?
Oh, no, not bad. But you're pulling my leg, and I know it. Now, you can't kid a kidder, Mrs. Carlson. You can't fool a fool. Pool. Let's play some pool. What do you say? Ha! Heck yes.
Mr. Travis, instead of destroying my home, would you care to sit down and talk?
Yes, please.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
We've talked about this before. And I don't know why you do it. It's a sickness.
I'm a newsman, Mr. Carlson. It's my instinct to disseminate information the minute I hear it.
To spread rumors is childish and unfair. And to suggest that Andy and my mother were... Oh,
So you want me to keep it a secret?
yes. No! Nothing's happening!
May I speak with you a second?
Yes, Les?
No, that's all right. Les can stay. Why didn't you tell me what your mother was up to?
Well, I wanted to, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. What was it?
Went quite well, actually.
Oh.
Yes, we had a couple of martinis. She kidded around a little. And then it got kind of romantic.
What?
Yeah, we have quite a lot in common.
You're not serious. Les, stay put.
Yes, I am serious. She's a stimulating woman.
Oh, damn, this is crazy. You're pulling my leg. I can tell. You're kidding me. Huh? Aren't you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding at all. Don't worry about it, Mr. Carson. It'll be nice. We can go to ball games together. And you won't even have to call me Dad.
Les? Pulling my leg. I know you are. You can't kid an old kidder, Andy.
She told me that I had nice hair. And then she told me to go home.
Does have nice hair.
And it does feel all right, babies, because we're going out with Ray Charles and a big one from 1958. Now, the doctor's going to have to pull the plug on your life support system until tomorrow morning. But coming up next, sitting in for the ever-absent Rex Earhart, here's some guy on tape from Los Angeles.
Thanks, Johnny. It's another terrific Wednesday here in Cincinnati. Here's number one on the WKRP Heavy Hits Countdown.
Boy, where'd they get this guy anyway?
It's only for a week.
Well, I guess I can take it for that long.
I'm calling up the station.
Maybe not. Where's Rex off to now?
Tennis tournament?
Is it time for the Debbie Boone Invitational already?
Hey, Big Bailey.
Hey, Big Her?
Hey, Big John, how's the guy?
Let's talk about this hermetically sealed DJ.
Oh, yeah. 2 hours of show all on tape didn't cost us a dime.
Well, you'd never know it.
John, don't worry about it. You're certainly never going to be replaced by a syndicated show. You are El Numero One. Now, haven't I always said that?
Every time you want something, yeah. What do you want, Herb?
Just the use of that oh so persuasive voice of yours for just 3 little 60-second spots.
Forget it, pal. I'm out of here.
The guy asked for you, John.
Well, I'm sorry, Herb. You just tell him the doctor is not for sale.
Almost forgot. There's a talent fee, $35 a spot.
Sold. You were going to tell me about the fee part of it, were you?
Sure I was. You think I'd cheat you? Anyway, Dave's waiting for you. Dave, come on in here.
Herb.
Dave Wickerman, I want you to meet the incredible Dr. Johnny Fever.
Hey, this is really a pleasure. I am a fan.
Great.
I'm not kidding. I have been listening to you for 4 years.
Really?
You are one of the greats.
I wouldn't go so far.
Really sensational.
I don't know that I go so far.
Guys,
really,
I
you're
really
my guru.
hate like heck to dive in here, but don't we have some spots to do, huh?
Oh, Herb.
Probably right. We can talk more about this later.
He's a wild man.
Oh, yes. Why don't we just do it in here?
In here.
We'll do two mics, Dave,
mics,
so you
two
take
mics.
that one.
Dave, you take this one.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I'll
here.
be on this one.
John will be on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll operate the tape recorder.
He'll operate the tape recorder.
Okay.
He's really pro.
It's good.
Yeah, okay, all right. Let me fix this for you, John. That's all right. Just stoop down there, okay? All right, ready? Okay, go.
Okay, Wickerman, spot one, take one. Fat, what a bummer. The only things worse are dieting and boring exercises. Well, now there's another way, and here's Dave Wickerman to tell us about it.
Thanks, Johnny. Now you can cut your exercise program in half. Just supplement it with Wickerman's weight loss energy capsules.
You know, Dave, the real downer about dieting is the way it makes me all cranky and out of sorts. Bad trip.
Not anymore, John. When your mood is black, these little beauties will keep you going. And on those late nights before finals, when you're
Excuse
really
me.
feeling down and out,
Excuse me,
and you
Dave.
need something to...
Listen, it's really exceptional copy here. I mean, the message comes through loud and clear.
Great.
Well, that's a pro talking, Dave.
And the pro isn't going to do these spots.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, Herb, your friend here is rather reptilian.
What?
Yeah, but if you put him on the air, you are definitely a snake.
John, let's talk.
What I'm trying to say is I didn't know that bouncing had any exercise value at all.
Ha! Lot you know, sitting there eating that donut. Where do they go anyway, Travis?
What's that, sir?
The donuts. Right? Those suckers, they go straight for my belt line. When you eat them, apparently they turn into hair.
Uh-oh, busy executives at work. Don't mind me.
Jennifer,
Yes.
haven't you forgotten something?
Why, of course. Silly me. Mr. Carlson, have you lost some weight?
You bet, 3 pounds.
Goodness, I would have said at least 20.
Oh,
No, make that 30. You know, you should really stop dieting. You look positively emaciated.
thank you, Jennifer. That'll be all.
My pleasure. On the other hand, you could lose a couple of pounds. You too.
Thanks. Big guy. Big guy. Big. Big guy. Fever went nuts and attacked one of my clients.
What? What are you talking about?
Dave Wickerman of Wickerman's Weight Loss Studio. I mean, the nicest guy to ever walk this earth, and he called him a snake right to his face.
Doesn't sound like Johnny.
Then he called me one, too.
Oh, that does sound like John.
I swear, if Dave wasn't such a nice guy, he'd have canceled right there on the spot. But fortunately, I just kind of jumped in there and turned on the old charm and saved the account. No thanks to Fever.
Well, I'll talk to Johnny.
Did you gain some weight, big guy?
Take a look at the copy.
What, he's selling diet aids?
Well, they're not regular diet aids. I mean, when your mood is black, these little beauties will keep you going.
So?
So, you think maybe the guy is trying to sell speed?
Oh, come on, John.
Look, not only that, I'd point out he's trying to sell it to kids down here on those late nights before finals. Now, what does taking a final exam have to do with losing weight?
Look, this is nuts. The guy cannot be selling speed over the counter.
Well, I am saying that he is.
Actually, you're both right.
Oh, great. A drug expert.
Black beauties, yellow jackets, mini white crosses, rainbows, reds, whites, ups, downs.
Lester.
What you have here are probably lookalikes or turkeys, as we say on the street.
Right.
They're counterfeits of the actual amphetamines. They contain abnormally high concentrations of caffeine or other substances that are not federally controlled. But if you take enough of them, you go speeding. As Frank Zappa once said.
How do you know so much?
If either of you paid any attention at all to my noon reports, you'd know I did an in-depth study on them weeks ago.
Well,
These lookalikes have surfaced in a number of major cities, but there's nothing anyone can do about them because they aren't the real drugs.
well, if that's the case, then what is the harm?
So naive. You tell him, John.
Well, kids think they're harmless because they're not real, so they start gobbling them by the handful.
Right. Okay. I'll go have a confusing conversation with Carlson about this. I'll take care of it, don't worry.
Good.
Les,
I know about Mary Jane, too. So watch your step.
Mary Jane who?
Gone to lunch.
you seen Herb? Freeze.
Andy, I've been looking all over for you. Come on, let's do the lunch thing. What do you feel like having?
A word with you?
Now what have I done?
Herb, I'm not sure, but let's find out together, shall we?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you, me, and Mr. Carlson are going to pay a little visit to your good friend, Mr. Wickerman.
You want to lose some weight?
Maybe. Maybe 160 pounds of polyester.
Great! Anybody here?
Well,
Look.
as advertised on WKRP.
Hey, Herb.
Dave?
Hey, see you brought some of your buddies by, huh?
Yeah, this is,
Oh, hey, looks like you got here just in the nick of time. Hey, we'll get you back in shape in no time. Herb, listen, I'm glad you came by because I got some new copy. You'll save me a trip. Just
Right.
get any of the other jocks at the station to record it,
well,
okay?
these guys
Well,
are...
the truth of the matter is, sir, that we're not going to be running those spots after all.
I'm sorry, I don't think we've met.
Yeah, hi. I'm Andy Travis, program director at WKRP. This is Arthur Carlson. He's the station manager.
Station manager? Wow, all the brats, huh? So, tell me, what's this about not running the spots?
Well, a funny thing. Would you believe we're sold out?
WKRP?
I think what Mr. Carlson means is we've had a little change in the scheduling situation, so we just like to give you this check back and call it even.
Oh, listen, I don't want to cause any trouble, but I tell you, I need to run those spots.
You do?
Yeah, listen, you have no idea how tough it's been just trying to get a station to sell me some time.
Well, the fact is that Herb made a mistake in selling you that time, so Herb, you give him the check.
Would somebody please tell me what's going on here?
Shirley. Big guy?
Look, we just don't want you on our station. I mean, you're selling this stuff to kids.
No, hold on a second. First of all, there is nothing wrong with my energy capsules.
Well, that's not what we heard.
Second of all, I don't sell anything to minors or children without the express consent of their parents.
What's that? A note from Mommy, is it? You check all the signatures out, do you?
I operate within the law, and I expect you to do the same.
What does he mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is that I have a contract in my office, on my desk, with your signature on it and yours, that says I get 18 spots a week for 2 weeks. And I want those spots.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wickerman, but we just can't do it.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on, don't make me call my lawyer. I don't want to have to be the bad guy, huh? Hey, listen. Why don't you just relax and take these and have a good time, huh?
You go ahead and call your lawyer. F. Lee Bailey, if you like. We have an attorney, too. There's not a court in this land that'd make us run your lousy commercials.
Behind the 8-ball, up the creek, between a rock and a hard place, hanging by a thread, with a snowball's chance in hell.
How do you mean that?
You let this thing get to court, you could be left twisting in the wind.
Look, you've got to be joking.
Lawyers never joke about the law, okay?
Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Bartman, but that's not right.
We're not talking about right. We're talking about the law. Now, look, you've made a contractual agreement with this man. He's done nothing to violate that contract.
How can a judge tell me who I have for a client?
Look, you do spots for aspirin, right?
Do we?
So you have no policy against advertising over-the-counter drugs.
Well, so what?
So what do you think the man is selling, wall-to-wall carpeting?
Look, the aspirins help people. Wickerman calls his junk stimulants.
But it's all legal, and you're discriminating against them.
You're darn right we are, Frank. I mean, that guy doesn't even take his own pills. Heck, he weighs more than I do, for crying out loud.
I'm not your conscience, Arthur. I'm your lawyer. My advice is run the spots for a couple of weeks. When his contract's up, it's all over.
No, I say we cancel him now and we take our chances in court.
Me too.
But you don't pay my retainer, you know. Your mother does. So I'm to be reporting to her.
You will.
Uh-huh. Now, your mother doesn't go to court, you know. It's far too expensive and it's messy. So if it's your intention to ignore my advice, I'm gonna tell on you.
So he sues, man. So what?
Why are you so excited about this?
Because the guy's selling speed. Man, I thought speed was gone. We gotta fight this guy.
Look, we can't afford to go to court, so forget about it.
Andy, real speed is gone because it killed everybody. Junkies don't even want it back.
Once the Republicans got in, everybody just switched to downers.
Now look, you guys, we're just gonna have to ride this thing out.
But great. When is Herb going after a concealable handgun account?
Here are the disclaimers. Now, I want these read before every Wickerman spot.
This station does not endorse or recommend the use of the following product. Wow, really hard-hitting stuff.
Well, lawyer wrote it.
Yeah, well, he left out all the whereases and therefores.
Just do the best you can with it, all right?
This is the worst, man. I can't believe they could force us to... What is it? What? You got that look in your eye. I can see it behind those shades. What look is that? That vigilante justice look.
Whereas it is strictly the opinion of this announcer, and therefore by no means a provable fact, the sponsor you're about to hear from is, to wit, a real scumbucket. Trying to lose weight?
All that boring exercise that used to lead nowhere is gone forever.
Now with Wickerman's weight loss program,
They have been doing that for the last 2 hours. So far, the man has been called a scumbucket, nerd, freak, gutter snipe, and, what was that? Oh, yeah. A wahoo. What's a wahoo?
I think it's an insurance company.
Scum bucket?
Yes, sir.
Has Wickerman called in here yet?
Not yet.
All right, ladies, let me tell you what I think we ought to do. Jennifer, would you please call my lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Bailey, would you mind bringing me the heads of Johnny Fever and Venus Flytrap on a platter?
Yes, sir.
Where's Travis?
Downstairs, donut shop.
Oh, call down, tell him never to come in here again, and have Les beaten up for no particular reason.
No, I'll handle that. What about Herb?
Herb is mine. Thank you, ladies. Gee, it's a pleasure doing business with women.
Now, I know I didn't go to one of those big Ivy League law schools, and I didn't graduate at the top of my class, but I do know that scum buckets is slanderous and definitely actionable.
Which means?
Well, I think the legal term for it would be your keisters in a sling.
Oh, boy.
I gotta admit, at first I was a little ticked off, but those spots, they're working like a charm. They're the talk of the town.
And they love it.
Gosh, dog it.
What?
Johnny and Venus's nut bar spots are working.
Of course they are. How many times have I told you? The more tasteless commercials are, the better they work.
Herb, I gotta talk to Carlson about this. This might not be so easy to ride out.
Thanks. Andy? Andy should see this. So should Mr. Carlson.
Well, then, so should I.
I want to show it to someone in authority.
Right. Where did you get this?
It was a news tip. Now, give it back.
No. And you're not going to show it to Mr. Carlson. Or Andy either, and I mean it, Les. This is Herbert... Oh. Hi, Andy. How's the guy?
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing much. What are you doing?
Looking for Carlson? Why are you in here?
In here?
Yeah.
Just making a quick tape. That's all. Nothing much.
Mm-hmm. Tape for what?
Put on the air.
No, Herb, let me explain to you how this works. You see, you sell the spots, and the DJs, they go on the air.
I know, but I have got to do this, Andy. I have got to do the right thing. I mean, you're always doing the right thing, and Mr. Carlson's always doing the right thing, and I'm tired of being the only person around here without a shred of human decency. I mean, it bugs me.
What in the hell are you talking about, Herb?
This.
Oh, good Lord. Is this true? Do it.
Really?
Yeah, right now.
You want to help me record it?
No, we don't record it, Herb. You go right in there and we do it live.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't do that, you see, because I'm the guy who always screws up, remember?
You're the guy that wants to do right, remember? Now, come on. Come on. All right, out of the way, guys. Herbert's going on the air.
You know, it's funny. You work here long enough, you start hallucinating.
Get out.
Herb's going on the air.
Yeah.
Does this mean we're going to have to go out and sell something?
No, you got to sit down. And now, a surprise editorial by Herbert R. Tarlick, WKRP sales manager.
This is Herbert R. Tarlick.
I already said that.
Oh. A couple of days ago, I sold some commercials to Wickerman's weight loss studio. They were advertising these energy capsules and that were supposed to be legal and harmless. Well, today, a 15-year-old kid keeled over in his gym class. And his coach found these pills in his locker. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I shouldn't have sold these spots to Mr. Wickerman, and I'm going to tear up his contract. I mean, he says he's going to sue us. I hope he doesn't. But I just wanted to say I'm sorry that we advertised this stuff, and, well, we're not going to do it anymore. Yeah. I want it known that I still believe in the free enterprise system, and I believe in the right of anybody to advertise their product so long as it doesn't make kids faint. So, well, if you have a product that you'd like to advertise, just give me a call. My name is Herb Tarlick, and the phone number is 55...
Thank you, Herbert. Now we continue with our regular programming.
Yep.
You done good, Herb.
I wasn't through yet.
Yo, sure you were. Sure.
You did the right thing, Herb.
I guess I did, didn't I?
Yeah, even if you picked my show to do it in.
Sorry about that. Just, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Herb, come here. Thanks.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
Hey, man, guess what? Drove by Wickerman's on the way in.
A lot of picket signs?
Twice as many as yesterday. Now, here's the best part. There's a sign in the window that says, going out of business.
Really?
Yeah, I heard about that. I had Herb check it out. The guy's landlord's throwing him out.
Outstanding. So we've won.
No. He's moving to the other side of town. All perfectly legal.
Why, Mr. Carlson, have you lost some more weight?
As a matter of fact, I've gained 4 pounds and I feel great. How about you?
I have one of those headaches I get whenever we get too much mail.
Uh-oh. Listen, if anybody wants me, I'll be down the donut shop.
Monster lizard ravages East Coast. Mayors in 5 New England cities have issued emergency requests for federal disaster relief as a result of the giant lizard that descended on the East Coast last night. Officials say this lizard, the worst since '78, has devastated transportation, disrupted communications, and left many hundreds homeless.
Monster lizard?
The wire service never lies.
Les, the B is out on the printer. It's Monster Blizzard.
Oh.
Are you going to go back on the air?
Well, I don't know if I should explain this or just go on.
Just go on.
Turning to the local scene. Last night in downtown Cincinnati, a fire swept through the Vine Street Mission. Fortuitously, no one was injured in the blaze, but damage to the Mission kitchen was extensive. Now, in an exclusive Les Nessman interview recorded on the scene, here is Dr. Johnny Fever, local radio personality, who was on the scene.
This is Dr. Johnny.
Yes, Les, this is Johnny Fever, and I'm here at the Mission, and there's flaming activity all around me. How's that, Les? I hang out here a lot, especially on Wednesday nights. It's chicken gumbo night. And as Les said, it is fortuitous that no one was injured, but the kitchen is really a mess. And with the loss in federal funds, the Mission's going to have to do without a lot, including chicken gumbo, unfortunately. Unless, of course, somebody comes up with some money out there, which is not a bad idea. Why don't you start the contributions rolling? How much can we put you down for, Les?
That was Johnny Fever. Now stay tuned for Johnny Fever.
This has been the news with Les Nessman.
It's a rock and roll monster. Another unique Nessman experience for radio listeners everywhere.
Well, thank you, John.
My friend, my pal, my chum.
No.
You know, oh, come on, Les, hear me out.
You're always asking me for money.
No, I'm always asking you for a loan. This is a contribution. There's a lot of difference.
Well, I don't think so.
Les, look, I know that you handle your money a lot better than anybody else around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably wade through wads of it in your apartment, huh?
You're making jokes?
Les, it's a worthwhile cause, and these are good people. Just once, loosen the money belt, let that cash flow, huh?
Well, is it tax deductible?
I don't know. Sure.
Well, if you're sure.
I'm positive.
Here, John.
$10. Well, listen, Les, I realize this is a big chunk for you. Sincerely, I really want to thank you, and a lot of other people do too, man. If we can get this thing.
Don't ever do that again.
I tell you what, you give me $20, I'll never talk to you again.
Hi, Jennifer.
Oh, hi, Les. I heard your newscast this morning.
About the...
Lizards.
Yeah. Little boo-boo.
But a very speedy recovery.
Oh, Jennifer.
Oh, cheer up, Les. This came for you. It's from the Plowing Patriots of Omaha. I think it's that little award you've been waiting for.
Oh, boy. It's the Copper Cob Award. Ooh.
Nice.
I've got to go show this to Bailey.
Oh, dear.
Johnny, look what I got.
Nice. Jennifer.
Is this about the building fund for the Vine Street Mission?
Yeah, it is.
Of course I'll contribute.
Well, I was thinking about talking to Carlson about it.
No, he's in conference with Andy right now.
Well, what approach would you recommend?
Get it in writing and don't take no for an answer.
Okay. You got a steno pad?
Johnny,
I'm sorry.
I have a message pad.
Fine.
And while you're working on him, I'll see if I can't come up with a few donations on my own.
Would you?
Of course, it's my pleasure. How much do you need?
Well, they said about 40,000 to rebuild, but anything's appreciated.
Duck soup.
All right, here comes the pitch.
Tie on the sides. Well, you're good at this. How do you do it?
Excuse me, AC.
Not now, Fever.
It's really tough at the top, huh, boys?
Look, we're just taking a few minutes out to relax. Is that all right? Okay, you're up to bat. I'm pitching.
Could I ask a question here?
Make it quick, will you?
Yeah, I thought that it'd be a good idea for the station to start a fund to rebuild the Vine Street Mission. They had a little fire down there last night.
Yeah, sure. Put me down for $10.
Could I put you down for 20?
You put me down for what I tell you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See what you do with this pitch.
Oh, yes.
Over the center field. Are you still here, Fever?
Well, I just wanted to ask, what do you think you paid for this little game?
About $160.
$160. I guess, Travis, anything Mr. Carlson can do, you can probably top, huh?
Bet your boots.
Thank you very much. Fans of chicken gumbo, thank you both.
Just close the door, will you, Fever?
Oh, no, that's fantastic. Canned food would be a big help. Yes, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Morning.
Morning.
Did you hear anything about a giant lizard on the East Coast?
Oh, yes, sir. He is alive and well, and he's coming this way.
Kidding, aren't you?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I would lock my car door on the way home tonight, Herbie.
Yeah.
Herb. Johnny is trying to raise funds for the underprivileged at the Vine Street Mission. How much can I put you down for?
Underprivileged?
Yes.
As in poor?
That's right.
Passaroni.
Why?
Because I don't believe in the poor. I believe everyone should pull themselves up by their own bootstraps, like Venus did.
In your ear, Herb.
These people don't even have boots, much less bootstraps. They need your help. It's called charity.
That's charity. Read her lips.
Look, I don't believe in charity, period, end of report.
I know I'm going to regret asking this, but why is that, Herb?
Well, because people only give to charity to make themselves look good.
I might have known.
I mean, they want to impress people. Me, I'm just I'm a little bit different. I mean, I want people to like me for me. So, don't talk to HRT Jr. about charity, because I'm just a little too real for that.
You don't give to charity?
Never.
You swear you don't give to charity?
I swear, I never give to charity.
Do you swear that you never give to charity in front of the Internal Revenue Auditor?
Well,
You are the lowest form of life that I have ever encountered.
all right. Put me down for $20.
20, thank you.
You play dirty, Bailey.
I know. Venus.
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 It's okay, Bailey. Don't pressure him. I know. I'm all for it. I'll give. Great. How much should I put you down for?
Okay, I'll tell you what. Double whatever it is you're giving.
I was hoping it'd be a little more than that.
Yeah, that's right. That is too cheap. Put me down for 3 times what it is you're giving.
See, Venus, this is kind of a personal thing with me. I mean, I understand these people. They're lightly warped, but they're trying.
Lightly warped?
Yeah, by life. But they deserve our support.
Aha. Tell you what. I'll give you a week's salary if you get that poster out of here.
Well, you know I love you, Grace, and I like your music, but charity comes first. Guess which DJ has managed to raise almost $500 this morning?
Are his initials Johnny Fever?
That's right.
Congratulations, Johnny.
Yeah. Jennifer's helping raise funds. How's it going?
I'm finished.
You quit?
$40,000 was all you needed, wasn't it?
You've already raised $40,000?
Well, in a manner of speaking. I'm having several of my friends over to my apartment this evening. I tell them about your charity. They take out their checkbooks. It's just a matter of a few hors d'oeuvres and a little chit-chat.
Not even 10 o'clock.
Oh, well, I could have been faster, but with Onassis and Rockefeller gone, you have to scramble a little bit more.
Jennifer, what would you say if Ronald Reagan called and asked you to be Secretary of the Treasury, huh?
I said no. Charity is much more fun. One only has to work when one wants to.
Yeah, Jennifer, you really ought to come down to the mission and get to know some of these folks.
I'd love to, sometime.
Yeah, there's this one guy, Charlie. He can pull his lower lip up over his nose. Now that's entertainment.
You know what? I'm just so much better at raising money. Which reminds me, I would like the two of you to come to my apartment tonight. Bring the whole gang. Starts around 7. Plenty of food and drink.
You want us there?
Of course.
With all your wealthy friends?
Johnny, what is the point of having a party like this if the people who are going to contribute don't meet the people involved? Just be there.
Wow. It's too bad you gotta work.
Yeah, that's right. That's a shame. That's a party that cries out for a minority member.
Bailey, would you watch the time and take these stuffed mushrooms out in exactly 8 minutes?
Right. Do we serve these before or after we hit them for the money?
It goes like this. Cheese puffs, cocktails, money, stuffed mushrooms.
Ah.
Then, double cognac, money, triple cognac, money, money, money.
Beautiful.
Just think of this as a very expensive Tupperware party, right?
Jennifer, Bailey has something to do. Why am I useless?
Well, because... Just kidding. Les, the most important job at a party is to make sure that everyone's glasses are always full. Can I count on you?
Of course.
Now, wait a minute. You are the Mittenoffs? As of the Mittenoff Library?
Yes, that's right. And the Mittenhoff wing of the Memorial Hospital.
That's correct. Well, say, you people are all right. I had my hernia repaired in your wing. Nice, clean, modern. I just love that.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Mr. Carlson, please have one of my cheese puffs. They're a northern Italian recipe I got in Venice.
Venice is so lovely. But the water smells, I felt.
Water stinks here, too. Check it out sometime.
Jennifer, I'm so glad you moved back to this apartment.
They rezoned my neighborhood to commercial.
She made a bundle on it.
Herb, take this cheese puff and eat it. Mr. and Mrs. Mittenoff just returned from Washington. How are things in our capital?
Oh, the Gipper's doing one hell of a job.
He's cutting everything to the bone. We're going to have a balanced budget if it kills us all.
Hey, Mittenoff. My wife and I went to Washington about 3 years ago. The Lincoln Memorial is pretty good. There's a great big guy sitting in a chair.
Why don't we all sit down and get comfortable?
Oh, thank you, Jennifer.
Here. Now, as you may have read in the papers, the Vine Street Mission was damaged in a fire last night. Apparently, something just got out of hand in the kitchen.
Oh, dear.
And there is no money to rebuild it. The funds have run out.
Jennifer, I think the time has come when the private sector should take care of their own. How much do we need?
Well, Dr. Fever, he's an announcer at our station. Perhaps you've heard of him.
No,
sorry.
not really.
Dr. Johnny Fever, he's really quite popular.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, kidding.
Anyway, he's a friend of the mission, and he says that the damages amount to about $40,000. Now, the ball has already started rolling. Why, Mr. Carlson and Mr. Travis have already made very substantial donations.
Congratulations.
Jennifer, I wonder if we aren't thinking too small here, putting $40,000 into an old building. Why don't we put up a brand new building?
Oh, Judge, that is exciting. What do you have in mind?
Well, it just so happens I have a parcel of land I have no use for in the Price Hill area.
Oh. That's wonderful. Thank you.
That's an excellent idea, Sid. But what's a plot of land without a building? Now, I will contribute $50,000 to the construction of that new building.
Holy moly.
Ed, I love it when you do things like that. You just come right out with it.
And I'm pretty sure I can lay my hands on 50,000 more.
Oh, Sid, I just knew you would.
These guys are murder.
Herb, Andy would like to see you in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Herb, why don't we make the mitten-offs a couple of zombies?
Okay, fine. You're gonna love these. They'll knock you on your butts. Come on. I think I'll just slip in there with them. But Travis, we need to talk.
Well, I certainly invited the right people here this evening. Thank you so very much. And I know what the people from the mission would say if they were here. Well, that must be Dr. Beaver.
Oh, that's the very famous one.
Oh, yes, of course.
Gang's all here.
Hello.
This is Sheila Morgan. She's Vine Street's corresponding secretary and historian. And this is this year's president, Charlie Jones. And, of course, Percy Romanoff, our acting vice president, treasurer, and what else is it?
Sergeant at Arms.
Right. I hope we're not late. I had a hard time convincing him you really wanted him to come.
Well, what a wonderful surprise.
See, I told you. I just thought it'd help things along if I brought all of them.
Well, it'll make things interesting. I'd like to introduce our new guests to the Mittenovs and the Randalls.
Hi. Thanks for coming. We all appreciate it. Sheila, this is Bailey. Bailey.
Hello, that's nice
Les.
to meet you. I think I'll go help with the zombies.
Me too.
Well, why don't we all come right in here to the living room and be, well, chummy?
Charlie, why don't you tell them about the kitchen?
Well, sir, the damn thing just blew up. I mean, I was there. It scared me so bad. I just about...
Percy? Why don't you were there too?
Uh-huh. It was a big... It was like... it reminded me of... it was just something.
Well, why don't we tell the folks what the mission means to us before the explosion? Sheila, you tell them.
Well, see, we don't like the name mission. That's why, among us anyway, we call it the David Niven Golf and Steam Club.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Well, we've written several letters to Mr. Niven, but we don't know where to send them.
Thank you, Sheila.
Oh, we saw David Niven in Florence.
Florence, South Carolina. I got arrested there once for stealing, the hell was that thing? I remember I wanted it.
You know, it is so nice to have all these wonderful and diverse people together. We have the lovely people who are making contributions to the building fund and the people who will be enjoying the building when it's funded. Oh, goodness, we should do this more often.
What building?
We're thinking of giving you people a new building.
We don't need a building. We need a kitchen.
This building is in Price Hill.
Price Hill? That's a suburb.
Price Hill. Price? Oh, yeah. I stole, what the hell did I steal up there?
You steal things?
Well, I think I do. But I don't seem to remember, and I don't have any of this stuff at home.
I think perhaps, Jennifer, we should be on our way.
I think we should go too, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry you have to leave so soon, but you will be helping us, won't you?
Oh, yes, Jennifer. We said we would, and we will.
Well, but we don't need the building. We need the kitchen.
We'll see. We'll talk about it.
And it can't be up in Price Hill because there ain't no bums up there.
I think this is rather presumptuous. It is our money, and you keep telling us that you don't like this and that you don't like that.
Yeah, but you can't go moving the mission around that much because there's drunks out there trying to find it. And it's got to be exactly where they think it is. I mean, you can't move it a foot.
Jennifer, we've enjoyed it.
Oh, so have I, Judge. Thank you all for coming.
Good night.
Good night, dear.
Wait a minute. I just don't get it here. Now, you're the people who said you were going to give the money, right? I mean, the deal is down. And now you see the bums who are going to get it, so you want to get out of it. Is that what's happening here?
Please, Johnny, I'd rather not have a scene.
Well, I just want to know what kind of people they are, anyway.
They're my friends.
Well, they're my friends, and this is just checkbook charity. Yeah, it's, here's my money, give me my tax break, but let me out of here.
Well, at least they're willing to give it, and they don't have to. What about your friends? I haven't even heard a thank you yet.
Well, hell, we got all dressed up to come up here.
Please, Jennifer, it's all right, really.
No, it's not.
I get it, Jennifer. The poor are supposed to say, thank you, rich people. Where would we be without you? Is that it?
No, it's okay, Johnny,
No,
really.
it's not okay, Sheila.
I hate fame.
So do I.
Yeah, but this is so condescending.
And so ungrateful.
What, you think my friends are just a bunch of bums? Is that it? When's the last time you had a drink? Charlie?
5 years ago.
Percy?
4.5.
Sheila?
About an hour ago.
Overall, it's a pretty good record.
All right. Judge, did you or did you not give all of that money to the daycare center?
That was an anonymous donation.
Patsy?
He did. I'm sorry, but I'm very proud of you.
And the Mintonoffs donated a library. They didn't have to do that.
Is that you? The Mittenoff Library?
Yes. Did you ever check a book out from there?
No, sir. I already have a book.
Excuse me, but I was an exotic dancer at one time. So I know a little bit about how life works. See, I think you rich people give money mainly because it makes you feel good, right? It's a kick. Yeah, we know it. See, that's why we don't jump right in and say, oh, thank you, thank you. But on the other hand, we'll take the money because we need it. So, see, in a way, everybody's getting what they need. But don't expect us recipients to go all the way down to the buff, if you know what I mean.
Were you really an exotic dancer?
Yeah.
Well, I have this fantasy. I have this thing about exotic...
Maybe you should all get together and talk about everything.
Why don't we sit down?
You know, when we were in Hawaii, he bought me this outfit.
Listen, Jennifer, I'm sorry I got mad.
I'm sorry I got mad, too.
Does that mean you might be willing to commit a charitable act?
No, and I don't give at the office either.
Jennifer, sorry, but I forgot the stuffed mushrooms, and they kind of caught on fire, and Herb kind of poured his zombie on it. And, oh, to make a long story short, I just think this is a very bad week for kitchens in Cincinnati. Excuse me.
I joined a religion that lets you have 2 wives.
I don't want 2 wives.
Did you give me a lift home?
Herb, I don't go anywhere near your home, ever.
We could go to your home.
Oh, good night, Mr. Carlson.
Good night, Bailey. Boy, am I bushed.
What?
Lucille told me not to come home tonight. I want you to know that.
Johnny, what are you doing here?
I overslept. I'm late.
Johnny, it's 5:30 p.m.
Not morning?
No, you're not on the air for 12 and a half hours.
Hold up.
And let me tell you something else, young lady. I get a lot of work done behind that closed door.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Carlson, but my mind is on getting to the bank. You see, if I don't deposit my paycheck, I'll have checks bouncing all over town like little rubber balls.
Anybody want to get breakfast?
Johnny, what are you doing here?
Well, I came in a little early this morning.
Hey, that sounds like a fire.
What is it?
Come on, take a look. Hey, fire engine. What? Wow, a whole bunch of them. Gee, would you believe that there was a time in my life when I couldn't wait to become a fireman? So I could slide down that brass pole, then, guide that hook and ladder truck, and feed that little spotted dog. It must be close.
I don't see a fire.
Well, let's see which way they turned. Oh, gosh, they didn't. Huh. They're slowing down now. That must be very close. They're stopping.
I smell smoke.
Right in front of the building downstairs.
Johnny, do you smell smoke?
No, just me. When I came through the lobby, it was real kind of foggy.
The time of transition is upon us, when the warmth of day pales to the cool blue of night. At 5:33 on Friday, this is Venus, my children, coming to you from the top of the Flem building with a beacon of love shining ever so bright. So be not afraid of the darkness. Yes, the darkness, which usually happens at night. Ah, night. A time of not day. Thus, a cycle that repeats itself night after night after night. What a better time than to repeat that other song, the one you just heard, again. Damn piece of junk. Sorry, my children.
Quick time!
This turntable is stuck again, Andy.
Come on, it's Friday night.
Yeah, blew my whole segue.
Yeah, listen, I'll think about that on Monday. Right now, I gotta rush somewhere to meet someone to do something that is more important than the invention of radio itself. Hey, I can see no.
I had this thing timed to the second, man. Unlike Fever, I prepare for my show.
Monday. I got big plans this weekend. Okay, I'll tell you this much. It involves an airplane, a breathing apparatus, and a young woman.
Venus, relinquish your show.
Be cool, I'm not in the mood, Les.
Andy, if you don't make him relinquish his show, I won't be responsible.
You're not responsible, Les.
I'm the news director. The building's on fire! The building's on fire!
Cheap trick, Les.
All right, I'll tell you everything. A stewardess has taken old Travis to the Bahamas. A whole weekend of nothing but snorkeling.
Flames fill 5th floor Flem building. Firemen fight fierce conflagration.
What?
Flames fill 5th floor Flem building. Firemen fight fierce conflagration.
I don't see flames anywhere.
Did you see anything, Johnny,
When?
when you came in?
Bailey, when I hear sirens, I don't look back.
I'll bet it's that chili parlor next door. They've been begging for a fire.
Oh, there you all are.
Andy, there's a fire in a building right on this block.
Yeah, I know. We're in it.
Huh?
We are? We can't be. I've got to get to the bank.
Yeah, I've got 12 and a half hours to kill, man.
I've got to go. Where's it I've got to go?
Now, look, wait a minute, everybody. So far, it's contained to the 5th floor. Let's just everyone keep their heads about this.
Right.
Goodbye, all.
Wait a minute. Venus.
It's quitting time, man.
Venus?
Look,
Venus.
it's okay. Les is on the air. He's interviewing a fireman. Did you know he's nuts?
Did you know you're not supposed to take an elevator during a fire? Am I right or am I wrong?
Absolutely.
Now, who volunteered to be fire warden on this floor? Now, who is supposed to know what to do?
I feel safe.
We will all exit via the fire stairs. And now, wait a minute. First of all, you got to take the precaution of feeling that door to be sure that it's not warm. Andy?
It's cool.
All right, I'm going to go get Les a check for stragglers while you all walk in an orderly.
Oh, no. Where are the other doors? Huh, Andy?
I don't know. He's the warden.
This is it.
Well, isn't there supposed to be another one?
Yeah.
Okay, look, I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know this. The elevator is safe because Herb and Jennifer were getting on when I got off, and they are not trapped up here. They are safe.
We should be together. It's a sign from God.
Dial again.
Okay, fine. Ah, see? I can't even get a ringing sound downstairs. We could be alone here all night.
Impossible. Did you have something to do with this?
Me?
Venus is still in his office.
Didn't even dream anything this good.
KRP.
Andy, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
We're stuck near the 8th floor.
We know. Look, what we're trying to do is pry open the elevator doors to make sure you're clear of the fire.
Tell him there's no hurry.
Quiet. What fire?
Fire?
Well, now, look, a fire is probably too strong a word. A little smoldering on 5. I'm sure it's out by now.
Can't you go down and check?
Down here?
Well, now you see you've hit on the problem.
You're trapped like we are?
Who are?
Now, look, Les already has a fire official on the phone. I'm going to go talk with him, and I'll get someone from down the hall, Venus, to come in here and stay on the line with you. By any chance, are the elevator doors warm?
Are the doors warm?
There's no fire down here. Are you talking to anybody?
No, Andy.
Good. Why don't you and Herb see if you can't pry open those doors and see if you can't pop out on the floor you're between.
Pop out? I see.
We got the doors open, Andy.
Okay, Venus,
I don't know. I just feel better with it.
This is Jennifer on the line. Now, Herb and she are okay. I want you to keep this line open while I go talk to the fire guy.
Andy, Mr. Carlson said everything is all right.
Well, that does not mean anything. You're a little tense, so see if you can't.
Hey, no problem. I can handle it.
Hey, how's it going?
So, if I may paraphrase you, Officer Shanks, for my great many listeners, you allege that this raging sea of flame is contained on the 5th floor, and that all those in danger of the burning morass have supposedly been evacuated, and that no one, theoretically, has been hurt.
Something like that. You see, with sprinklers...
Officer Shanks, explain fire.
What?
Exactly why do things burn?
What kind of radio station is this?
Andy?
Excuse me, Officer Shanks. May I speak to you a second, sir? We're not on the air right now.
This a prank?
No, sir, this is Andy Travis, Program Director, WKRP Radio.
Okay.
Sir, we're on the 14th floor of the Flem building.
You're kidding. You people ought to get out of there. Now, don't take the elevator. Take the fire steps.
Well, sir, there's a doggone bunch of smoke on those steps.
Shouldn't be. I bet somebody propped open a fire door on the 5th floor. People do that.
Don't worry, Andy. They've got ladders.
Not to the 14th floor.
Helicopters?
Not to speak of.
Nets?
Too windy. Look, you'll be fine. It's a small fire, I hear. Sit tight and stay low.
Sir, we have a problem, and we have 2 people trapped in one of those elevators just a few floors below between the 8th and the 9th floors.
Tell you what, we'll work on getting a man up to them. Stay cool.
Uh-huh. Well, how about if one of us could figure out a way to get down to them from up here?
Well, I can't officially advise you to do something like that.
Right, I understand. Okay, thank you very much.
This is Les Nessman. We're back.
This is a vault. Why couldn't this have been made in a foreign country by people who don't know what they're doing? Why?
It's getting stuffy in here. Isn't it getting stuffy in here?
Jennifer, I don't want to die in this suit.
Andy, they won't open. What do we do now?
Well, I think the smart thing to do... Hello? Jennifer? It's dead.
Uh-huh. What did the fire fella say?
Fine. There's no problem. Sure. Yeah. Give me that thing.
No.
I got an idea, didn't you?
But I thought you said there was no problem.
Oh, sure.
Well, then give me back my hose, man.
understand, Andy.
Andy? Andy! Help! Help!
He says we have nothing to worry about, Herb.
Oh, sure.
Really? The fire is out.
It is?
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, it was quite a scare, but Herb calmed me down. He's quite a hero.
I'm pretty used to disasters, Andy.
Well, we'll just wait here and relax then. Herb, you don't have to take anything else off.
Let me talk to him.
Oh, Andy, Herb would like to talk to you. Oh, okay. He put us on hold.
Hold? Come on. Oh,
Okay, now, Johnny, be careful. The broom, I've got it wedged right in there.
Be careful, Johnny. It's a long
Hold
way
on.
down.
I'm all right.
Oh, be careful. All right, look, here's the deal. I put a little loop in this hose here. We're going to lower someone down to the top of the elevator. There's a trap door there. We'll open up the trap door, get them both out of there.
Wait a minute, you said we had nothing to worry about.
Right, sure. All right, who's the passenger? Well, I thought of the idea. I did my part.
Okay, I want to go.
Do you know what you're saying?
It's a possibility, sure.
Who else have you got?
Okay, I'll go.
No, I want to go. Look, it's a chance to leap into the jaws of death. What a great way to start a morning. Come on.
Andy, you can't let him do this.
Are you volunteering?
Well, I mean, if his heart's set on it.
No, wait a minute. You said that we need somebody who's in great physical shape.
Right.
I'm the warden. I should go.
We'll go with Johnny.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Let him go. All right, let him go, Johnny.
I hope you remember this when you wake up.
Slack.
All right.
Okay.
Tense.
I got it.
You got it. Pull up. Cinch it up. All right. Whoa. What? Oh, man.
Is this the way to Kansas?
The phones are dead. The phones are dead. Not now, Les. Well, shouldn't we call somebody?
Les, please.
At first, I thought that fireman hung up on me. Hi, Johnny. But then I figured it out.
What the hell?
What the hell am I doing here?
Somewhere over the ninth floor.
Wait, Johnny! What do you think, Andy? That's really nice. Let's go.
Let me down about 2 more floors, guys.
Will you get that searchlight out of my eyes?
I keep it hidden in my desk. I'm always prepared for the worst.
Oh, just do it, Les.
It's my lantern.
I'm the warden. Just do it.
Get that thing tied off back there, Warden. He's getting heavy.
Don't worry, Johnny.
Look, it's so bright you can see through my hand.
I don't get it. I mean, I can understand him forgetting about me down here, but you're down here too.
Who?
Travis.
Hang up, Herb.
Yeah, but how's Andy going to talk
He
to him?
can't.
But you said. I thought that he. Holy smoke. No. Not smoke.
Would you put your arm around me? Herb, I'm frightened. Please?
Shall I sit down or you want to stand up?
Doesn't matter. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
We're gonna be just fine. Things always work out for me.
Are you crying?
No, of course not. It's just the smoke.
Yeah. I know why this is happening. God wants me out of the way, and he's burning down a whole building to do it. He's been working on this all my life. Yeah, the heart trouble, I've had it. Drinking problem, that's me. Real estate, I bought a home in the only neighborhood in the whole world where the property values have gone down. My best friend is Les. Lucille thinks sex is a reward. Come on, Herb. Mow the lawn or no num-nums tonight. I tell you, I've had it.
I'm sorry, Herb. You know what?
What?
We should do something to take our minds off this.
Tarzan won't be free, this place. Tarzan, fine ladder. Tarzan, no need silly fire hose.
I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
I'll tell you a secret about me. Something I've never told anyone else. And then you tell me a secret about you.
Who goes first?
I will.
Okay.
Herb, tonight, Friday night, instead of doing something madly expensive with someone dashing and wealthy and intriguing, I was just going to go home alone and curl up in front of the fire with a book. A paperback romance. And there have been more evenings like this than I care to mention. Yeah.
No.
8 in the last year. Okay, it's your turn.
No. I don't have anything to compare with that.
Oh, come on, a man like you must have all kinds of secrets.
Well, there is something.
Good.
Since we're trapped like rats.
Herb.
I want to confess something to you while I still have the chance.
Come on. Just say it.
I tell every man I meet that you and me, that me and you, that the two of us are.
You do?
On a regular basis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just glad I had a chance to tell you in this last moment of.
Hi. Mind if I watch?
I should have jumped into the jaws of death. I mean, I am the firewoman.
Easy, Ace.
He's coming. Shove it, Mr. Carlson. Huh? I said shove it.
Johnny?
Johnny?
Johnny, give me the light, baby. Give me the light. Give it to me, Les.
Can you hear me, Johnny?
Hey, there's no tension.
Huh?
I don't know.
Oh, my gosh. All we've got is the shaft.
And this ended up on the roof.
Oh, Johnny, I could hug you, I could squeeze you, I could kiss you to death.
You climbed down that dark, dangerous, dirty hole to save our miserable necks, huh?
No, just to bring you this broom.
How can we ever thank you?
I think Jennifer mentioned something.
Oh, Johnny, please just get me out of here.
Well, just let me get my hands on something electric. Out of the way, Charlie.
You're right.
Aha! We had them like this in Nam.
You were never in Vietnam.
Oh.
Way to go, John.
The elevator's moving. The elevator's moving.
Let's go the doors. You're in the way, Les.
Well, this is great. Now we'll all be trapped together.
Will you get that out of my eyes?
14th floor, women's lingerie and other hobby equipment.
Hey!
tell you something. There's a ladder going all the way down the shaft. I could have walked.
We were trapped down there between the 8th and 9th.
All I had to do was touch 2 wires together. Like that. Yeah. Now I can probably do something about these lights.
It's my buddy John. Did you see that? That's him, huh?
Well, that was broken, completely dead.
I probably fixed that. Excuse me. Mr. Carlson, fire warden, 14th floor, Flynn Building.
Mr. Fire Department, is the phone working okay?
Well, yeah, great, you know, for a dead phone.
The 2 people?
It's fire department. Oh, they're both fine, yeah. Elevator works great, too.
Fire's out. It's
really?
all safe. Go on home.
Yeah, fine, sure. The fire's out. It's all over.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Yeah, I was just getting into it.
So, I guess that's it then, huh?
Yeah. In the news game, we'd call it a 30.
Johnny, I thought you were incredible.
Yeah?
I think we were all pretty darn heroic.
We're all pretty darn something, huh?
I want to thank each and every one of you, especially Herb.
Oh, yeah. Well, what are we all hanging around here for? I mean, I know Jennifer has a big evening planned.
I almost forgot.
Hey, you devil. I better go put on a record.
Wrong way, wrong way.
Right.
Well, listen, you want to get some breakfast?
Oh, well, I do have to go to the bank.
Yes, I've got an island paradise to get to. I can't say no more.
Oh, well, gosh, I gotta go, where do I have to go? Yeah. Don't wait on me.
Let's go.
Okay. Just think, a few minutes ago, this very elevator was a death trap.
Was it scary down there, Herb?
Scary? Takes more than a stalled elevator and a few flames to ruffle the feathers of Herbert R. Tarlick Jr.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. See you, Herb.
Yeah.